What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from I Want Tesla, and what if we brought What If back? What if we made it mediocre better than ever? Well, that's today. Sentry mode. What if?
What if? I'll be feeling think about it. What if?
These questions are going to be based off of what you guys have mentioned in the comments and the stuff that I've thought of while dealing with Sentry mode or this update 2019.5.4. There's some questions and hopefully we get some answers today. I'm going to be setting off the alarm a couple times, and that's why I'm in this parking lot of the church I go to. It's actually paved. They just built this. But we're in the far back corner of the church, so when the alarm goes off, I'm not going to disturb anybody. And it's Thursday morning. Let's kick things off. The first question I had about dog mode. We slide it over to dog mode, and it's on dog mode now. As soon as I get out of the car, it's still there. I'm going to close the door, and then it goes to dog mode. He's wagging his tail just crazy. He's having a good time. And it says the heater's on. But, like in my video, I didn't go anywhere. But dog mode stayed on once I got in the car and got back out. So that's kind of weird. But what if you put it in drive? Does it turn off completely? Does it go back to off? Well, let's find out. We're going to simulate like we came back. So I haven't touched anything. Now we're going to put our foot on the brake. And we're going to back up. And go forward. And then we're going to get out. What this is simulating is getting out of the car like we're back home with our dog. Should it go off of dog mode or should it go back on? Do we have to toggle that off? It is completely off. Pretty interesting. We don't have to toggle off dog mode if once we get out of the car, once we start driving. If you come back to the car and leave, dog mode will stay back on. And I'll show you that. We're going to put it in dog mode again. So it's in dog mode again. The screen goes to dog mode, and if we come back to the car, the screen comes off, but we're not turning anything on. We close the door again, and it goes back to dog mode again. This is helpful because if your dog's in the car and you forget something, you run back or you want to console them, and you don't take off, the dog is still here. Once you leave again, you don't want to have to turn that back on again. You want the dog to be protected, or cat. The next question is with dog mode. When dog mode's on, can you activate Sentry mode? Let's find out. We've got dog mode on. We're gonna leave. As you can see, dog mode is on. In the app, hopefully you can see this, we're going to scroll to controls and turn on Sentry mode. Failed to enable Sentry mode. Let's try it again. Failed it. Try it one more time. We have LTE signal, so it should be doing it, but it's failing because we have dog mode on. So interesting. You cannot use dog mode and Sentry mode at the same time. I guess you're supposed to buy a pit bull and put it in there. These next ones are going to be done kind of right after another because it's going to all be done with the alarm system going off. So what I have here is, does the glove box still open up when Sentry mode is activated? I'm not going to beat on the glass. I'm actually going to open the door up from the inside. So like, if the window does not set off the alarm, if someone opens up the door from the inside, does that set the alarm off? Then I'm going to reach in and push the glove box button. The third part is, if the alarm's going off, can I push the steering wheel nipples to reset the screen and that turns it off? We're going to try all three of those at the same time pretty much. I'm going to open the door, open the glove box, and then reset the computer, see if that turns it off. Hopefully it doesn't keep going off until it reboots because I'm going to have the key card, but I'm going to have my phone on airplane mode, all the radios off and everything. I'm going to turn Bluetooth off, everything off, so there's no key connected to it. I'm going to be using my key card. I've got a camera set up right here. I've got one sitting right over there. I'm going to turn on Sentry mode. We go to, where was it? Turn on Sentry mode. I'm going to leave. The door is closed. So Sentry mode is activated. The window is open. Okay, now that the car is locked up. The car locked up because it didn't sense my phone because my phone is on airplane mode and my phone is over there about 10 feet away. I have the key card in my hand. I'm gonna start moving around the car and it should activate Sentry mode. All right, you see Sentry mode is activated. Now I can move inside the car, I can open up the center console, nothing's gonna go off, anything like that. Once I push this door button, the alarm should go off. It should start playing. It's gonna be very loud for me. Here we go.
Run.
So as you can see, you can open up the glove box. So don't hide your hard drive in the glove box. You can reset the computer. The alarm continues to go off and continues to go off. I had to turn off the alarm with the key card on the door pillar, and now the computer is restarting. So the main computer does not affect the alarm system. It's a totally different system. When I sat down, just the alarm was going off. The music was not playing. Sentry mode was on. It didn't start playing the music. I wonder if it's because I touched the screen and I undid the glove box. So if we go to safety and security, we do it. Sentry mode is still on. Okay. So the security alarm is off. You can't have both. The security alarm or Sentry. I had to correct myself while editing this. If you look here, we have the security alarm on. When you turn Sentry mode on, it looks like from when I was outside, the sun glare looked like this turned off. It's just grayed out where you can't change this. The security alarm is on, but Sentry mode is on top of the security mode or a security alarm. So if you turn this off, then just the regular security alarm is on. If you turn this, you can have both of them off completely if you want to. But as soon as you turn Sentry mode on, the security alarm is part of Sentry mode because it is the alarm. This just turns on the cameras, and it'll tell you right here. Whoa! It'll tell you right here everything that's in Sentry mode. Really, this is just for the recording area of the alarm system. It was a little confusing out there when I did it. I couldn't see that it was grayed out. Now I'm also going to show what the cameras actually saw during that period. And we're going to see how much data or how much space was actually taken up by that footage. See if you need a bigger hard drive. But you definitely want to hide the hard drive. And if you haven't seen my last video or my other video about that, I'll have a link up over here. I'm going backwards here. I'll have a link for that other video. What if Tesla got rid of something? What if they deleted something? Something we had. Something we waited for such a long time. It's sad to say, they took a game away. Let me show you. If you go to the Atari games, now when you click, pole position is gone now. No more pole position. Why'd you get rid of it, Tesla? Were people having problems with it? Was it wearing people's tires out because they were turning the wheel too much? That was the whole reason I bought the controller to have in here, and it was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. And the last what if is going to be, what if autopilot's any better with 2019.5.4? There's a windy road that I always test autopilot on, and I'm gonna set up a GoPro up pretty high, and we're gonna see if it's any better. We're gonna set the speed a little faster than I normally go. Test it out. What if it's better? What if it's awesome? I have heard that navigate on autopilot is better. I'm gonna have to do a test on that as well. But for right now, we're just gonna test normal autopilot. I've got my camera set up on the top here. We're gonna put it in autopilot. And we're gonna bump it up to 45 miles an hour. That's what it's capped at here on the street, on this road, and see how well it does. Try to show you both screens here. It's slowing down for this turn. It's actually doing pretty good. This is going to be tricky here. Make sure there's no cars coming. Wow, that was pretty violent, but it actually made it. It slowed way down. I'm going to tug on the wheel just a little bit so it doesn't nag me. This has actually gotten quite a bit more confident. If you've seen my other videos on this, this is Way better. Way better. Now we're going to see what happens at this turn. This has never been able to make this turn. No, this is going way too fast. Way too fast for that. But that's pretty impressive how I was able to go that fast through there. It's never been able to go that fast before. So autopilot has gotten better for sure. Things are getting better and better every month. It's so amazing to see. Turned out pretty good. We were able to find some definite answers to some things, and I know there's going to be some more questions that'll pop up. Leave those down below. I'll add them to the list and see if I can do more with this. Like I said before, I'm gonna test navigate on autopilot, see if that's any better. Obviously, we know autopilot's getting better and better, but obviously there's some bugs to work out with this. That's why not everyone has Sentry mode in their car. It will be rolling out as people like me test this, and Tesla's getting all that data in, all this information in, and they're fixing things as they go. It's one of the only companies that can do this. That's why I love Tesla. That's why I love the product. I believe in the mission, but I think the product's amazing as well. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with somebody, tell them to subscribe to the channel. Let's get this channel to one of the top channels. Because I have a lot planned. I have a lot of cool stuff planned. Hopefully today that I'm recording this, Elon's going to announce the Model Y event. Hopefully I get an invitation to that, and I'm gonna be out there hanging with all the big Tesla YouTubers. And maybe we can talk together finally. Maybe we can do some collaborations together. Who knows? Crazy things. Anyway, stay awesome and stay positive. And what if I catch you on the next one? What if I shave? What if I cut my hair? What if I got a real job? What if I got a real camera? Anyway, see you later.
What if? Nigga, that's how it can be logical at times. What if? I'll be feeling think about it. What if?